Hello there everyone. Hello there everyone. My name is Puya Lucky and welcome to Cars and Shutter. Today I am here with my buddy Matin and he just purchased a very special vehicle and I am going to take some beautiful and amazing shots from it in this amazing location that I already took his previous car, a Mercedes-Benz 2019 A200 AMG. Today, his new ride. Check it out for yourself. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a beautiful 2020 Mercedes-Benz CLA 200 AMG. Let me introduce my buddy to you.
Hello everyone.
This is Matin.
Nice to meet you.
What do you do here?
I'm a PhD student and in electrical engineering at Tampere University. And yeah, that's all for now.
So that's what electrical engineers drive in Finland, by the way. Well, at least if you're a car lover. So let's set things up. A little bit of info about the car. Which model is it?
Yeah, as you mentioned, it's the CLA200 2019.
2019?
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, about the engine, it has a 1.3 liter Renault Nissan engine.
Oh, 1.3 liter Renault Nissan engine. All right.
Same engine CLA 180 has.
Come here on
of
this
course.
side so we can have that beautiful car behind
It
us.
produces like 163 horsepower.
163 horsepower. Hold on a second. Hold on.
25.2 liters of torque. Yeah.
Okay.
This
So,
beauty is quite agile.
all right, that's an agile car. I can imagine. I will drive this car sometime later. So, when you want to do a shoot like this, there are a couple of things that you're going to need. Number one, comfortable clothing, especially comfortable shoes. Number two, you are going to need a beautiful and amazing camera. And what we have today is, of course, my very beloved Canon EOS R6 and the Canon RF 24-105 f4 LIS lens. This thing is truly magnificent. Check out my Instagram page to see some samples of shots taken from his previous car, by the way. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to locate your car or keep it in a location that has beautiful surroundings. So what you want to avoid, for example, is other cars parked. For example, as you can see behind me, there's a what is that? A Skoda Karoq over there. There's a couple of other cars located. So make sure that when you want to take a photo of your car or any of your buddy's cars, you're isolated and you don't have a lot of other cars nearby. That's always a good thing. Also, try to check out the location and scout somewhere that doesn't have parking kind of like lines, for example, or a lot of artifacts that you can't remove in post-processing, or if you're not that versed in Photoshop, try to kind of like have as clean of an environment as you can, because then it makes life much easier. Now, other than camera, one thing that you are going to definitely need is some sort of thing that you can sit on, lie down, and take beautiful low-angle shots from. Because the idea is that everything you see with your eyes on eye level, it's beautiful, yeah. But if you go a little bit down, you have a new perspective now. Check out this example. Let me take out let me show you what I mean. Oh, that's okay. So let me give you a quick and brief demonstration of that. So, yeah, this would be the eye level view as my eyes see it currently. So this is something that you would normally see every day. But check this out. When you come down, when you come really close to the ground, oh yes, look at that. So beautiful. So by having access to something that you can lie on, you can truly get close to the ground without making your clothes dirty, without making a lot of mess, and basically you can take those beautiful shots. By the way, the scenery here in Tampere today is just to die for. Check out this amazing scenery. Please go ahead, madam. Ooh, wow, that's a beautiful scene over there. It's going to be really distracting me because as a photographer who loves landscape, by the way, you can check out my profile Puya Lucky on Instagram, and of course on YouTube. You are going to see some beautiful landscape shots from Finland and Tampere. So let's start with the process now. Martin, could you please move your car a little bit to the back, just slightly. So I want now the car. So as you can see, the car is a little bit further front than that pavement over there. So I want it to be kind of like aligned a little bit because it just looks better, I think. So go, maybe even go further a little bit. So I've asked my buddy now to put the car a little bit further back. Go, so that the pavement is not showing up. I mean, the scene is beautiful as well. Yeah, check it out. Look at that. It looks already, wow. It looks like a beautiful scene. You have beautiful balance between left and the right of the car. You have a little bit of the leaves in front so that it kind of like matches with the nature. The color of the car is just perfect. Beautiful. What's it called, by the way?
Sun yellow. Sun yellow.
Sun yellow. All right, that makes sense. So it's raining now, and we're gonna have some. Well, it's drizzling, not raining yet, but it'll rain soon. So we have a lot of beautiful drizzles also in front of the camera. All right. So as I said, you need something to lie on. We use these things here for camping. So it's just perfect to lie on and get those beautiful low angle shots. You are going to see a world of difference when you do this, by the way. So, and of course, if your camera has a tilt screen, it makes life even much better. So I'm gonna take off my safety strap now. Let's see. So I usually start by taking a wide shot, and I am currently at ISO 100 f/4. Let's see how that looks. Yes, beautiful. So going for 50 millimeters. Wow, it already looks amazing. I mean, when you have a beautiful subject, when you have a good camera and setup, and when you set up everything, it just makes life much easier. Of course, the next step is always go to Lightroom. That's where I do the magic of photo editing, mostly over there. And if I have some artifacts that I want to remove, I try with Lightroom. If it doesn't work, I always go to Photoshop and get it done with that. So when you're taking a shot, always pay attention to your horizon line. Make sure it's straight. You can do it in post, but then it's always better to do it in camera. And of course, you need to make sure that the car is perfectly washed. If it rains, it even looks pretty. So, and what I do is I also take with different focal lengths. So now I took at 105 millimeters, at 50 millimeters, and perhaps one more at around, well, 25. Now what this does is it gives you option in post-processing so that you can actually have a lot of options to choose from, and you can go and use whichever one you like, and of course the more the merrier. Now I want the owner by the car to have a beautiful kind of like a love story going on. So if you want to go and have a look at your car, let's see. Okay, hold on a second. Let me. I don't know. Love at first sight. Yeah, look at your car now. Beautiful. So that's gorgeous. Now one thing is, when you're shooting cars, the owner is as important as the car, of course, so it's always good to have that special moment shown. Emotion is really important in photography, so you're putting that human element into it, you're getting that connection shown, and it's gonna give a little bit of a more depth to your photography. So now I'm gonna do a little bit of a more shoots from different locations and angles from up front. So I'm gonna put my strap on and show you the rest of the process. So now I changed location. I'm gonna take a side profile of the car. You can use your camera's viewfinder, or you can use the LCD. It's really up to you. But the idea is to get as many shots from as different angles as possible. So once you have the wide shots, you go a little bit more close up to the car and start taking some detailed shots. So start with the front profile, side profiles, and also go a little bit of an angle, 45-degree maybe, but keep that horizon line low. You can go on top with some shots as well. I'm going to show you some samples of that. But once you're done, then you go a little bit of more close up to the car, take some beautiful detailed shots. This car has amazing headlights, beautiful and amazing tail lights that looks like the CLS, which says a lot about this car. And it has a beautiful and amazing spoiler in the back, beautiful rims. So yeah, stay tuned. Let's take as many shots as possible. Don't miss any opportunity. If you don't like them, you can always delete them later or not use them. Now we're losing a lot of light quickly, so I'm going to take as many shots as I can, and if I have any other tips, I'm going to share them with you. Now one thing that you have to take care and notice is that, oh, my strap was not connected, and I thought it is. I was going to let my camera down. So that's really important that you actually make sure that you connect your straps whenever you're resting, so that if you get tired, if you slip or anything happens, your camera stays safe. Of course, as a photographer, you have to also know that insurance is important. So over here in Finland, we have home insurance, which covers your electronics as well. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to get there. And just make sure that you're always safe. Now, one thing that you'll notice is that the beautiful location behind us has a sunset going on over there, as you can see. And of course, that means that the camera can either show that location or show the car. So that's just how cameras work and sensors work. They're not like human eyes, perfect, that you can see the highlights and the shadows. So one thing that you can actually do is take 3 separate photos or exposure bracketing. What you need to do to solve the problem, if you have a powerful light coming from behind your subject, is to underexpose one shot, take a medium exposure with another one, and for the third one, overexpose it. So you get all the information, and then you can blend it in later on in Photoshop or other software. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, One thing to remember is that, of course, with modern cameras and especially the newer mirrorlesses like the Canon R6, R5, Sony A7 III, 4, whatever it is, you actually have a lot of play when it comes to editing. So you take the shots always raw, and in post-processing you can actually increase the shadows, open up those details that are missing, and put down the highlights a little bit to get that really perfect shot. But again, I take as many different exposures as I can, and then I'll decide later which one I'm going to use. Important thing is, take as many shots as you can, take them all in RAW, and don't forget 50% photography is here, 50% is done in post-processing. So thank you for watching this episode. I have no idea if the shots even turned out that great, at least the video ones, but I'm gonna do the editing in studio, and if you like this, let me know and I can post more content in the future. From beautiful and amazing Tampere on a beautiful summer evening, I wish you all the very best. Myself and from my team.
Have a nice day.